Both players are ready, and we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, first game of the losers round 12. So both players actually going for an all clear. EFFI does not manage to get it in time. Gets stopped by Adri's all clear, sending a lot of garbage.
They do get a little bit of an advantage here because Adri is on the middle of the board while EFFI is way down. Though with that, EFFI doesn't have enough to actually respond back to Adri.
Okay, he's getting pressured currently, but manages to open up the Tetris well, set up... okay, and actually gets enough pressure where they take it back and manage to win this game. Alright, stick spin setup from EFFI, I believe.
Interesting how right now EFFI is playing more or less how they would play, well, talentless. Though it seems like they do lead with back-to-backs right now against Adri. Adri is struggling a little bit to keep up with the 23 spike that EFFI sends, and Misdrop tries to get back and goes back to the middle of the board. Meanwhile, EFFI sends a lot of stuff actually to Adri.
Both players are fairly low down on their boards right now. Adri is struggling a little bit, does not have a very clean board, has to downstack a lot of singles. But yeah, both players have just kind of reset their boards. But EFFI is currently very much ahead on back-to-back, so 15. The advantage is there, and pops it. EFFI manages to, Adri manages to survive, so they are still in it.
That is interesting how they managed to survive. Actually, I haven't seen much of it though. They did downstack from up to bottom really quickly. Adri, they receiving pressure from EFFI every time though. They are trying to come back every time. They get pushed back up down, but.
Yeah, neither player just manages to kill the other one. They keep trading back and forth. But Adri, does not spin the 180 and does have a very bad board right now. There's no way they can recover from that yet. EFFI just keeps the pressure up and takes another game. Yeah, there have been quite a few misdrops, unfortunately. Okay, EFFI just keeps sending the T-spin doubles. Pops the back-to-back already. But Adri is currently quite okay. Has a lot of garbage to send. Manages to send it over to EFFI. Adri is being pressured though. Does not have a great downstack here, but manages to do it very quickly. Like, both players are fairly consistently at about 3.9 pieces per second. Oh, what is... Sorry, I flipped
to be honest, a lot of...
board?
I do want to mention, a lot of people in chat start saying Adri feels a little bit shaky, and now that I look closer at the board, it seems like it is the case. It seems like they are either really nervous, or they just woke up.
Well, they did just wake up, that is true, but... I mean, what happened with EFFI's board? Did he misdrop a lot, or...?
Yeah, he did misdrop a lot. They misdropped the entire opener, but seems like to be back against Adri.
Okay, Adri is waiting for more garbage to come in, but...
seems like plonking is a strategy right now for Adri.
Okay, EFFI is building up the back-to-back. Adri is not keeping up a back-to-back.
What happened to EFFI? They had a perfect TST, but failed to, and Adri punishes.
Okay. So it is 2-2. EFFI does not, you know, isn't sweeping just yet, as the predictions would imply. But it seems that a couple people have missed them, so make sure to, you know, pay attention to that next time, so that we have an accurate representation of who is supposed to win. Ooh, Adri is getting spiked
from EFFI.
But does he manage to survive? Oh yes! Is coming back? Okay, can EFFI somehow keep up the pressure? He's very low down on the board, so there's not much material to send attack from. But Adri is still being pressured. Manages to find really quick down stacks, but unfortunately, fortunately for EFFI, they do take the game again.
A little bit
waiting?
of a
okay,
shaky start from Adri as well, but they are managing to do its SDPCC spin. And almost get a color clear, just noticed that, but it doesn't seem to be helping them that much right now. Though Adri is a little bit more, playing more stable, I would say, against EFFI. Right now, EFFI is trying to stack them down with quads, but almost got ahead of myself.
Yeah, both players are currently just trading back and forth the pressure.
Incredible save from both players actually, because EFFI was a little bit down, up there. Adri.
He hesitated for a little bit, but yeah, just sends it back immediately. That is quite a lot of difficult garbage to go through, but no problem for Adri. Manages to find good T-spin setups, and yeah, still has a couple bits of cheese to deal with, but manages to get through it just fine. Sends it back to EFFI, who cannot actually take it. Okay. I wonder if they used the O first and then filled it with the Z, but maybe they were dead anyway. I'm wondering if there was a possible way for them to survive, and EFFI misdrops. Does not get the T-spin triple.
Misdrops a lot. That was a beginner opener, and it is sometimes it is a little bit of a critical beginning for some players, though. Seems like they... Oh, I wanted to say something really witty right now, but...
Okay, EFFI just locked in, but again, misdrops.
Interesting behavior right now from EFFI. They are trying to just do T-spins and see
nice.
whatever happens.
Mini Z-spin. Is that a Z-spin triple? Oh, misdrops the eyepiece, but it's just converts it into a Tetris. That's fine, and Adri cannot survive that.
I wanted to say there was a lot of misdrops from Adri's side as well. You would have you seen his and the garbage wasn't much of a help either for Adri. Another C spin from Adri. SDPCC spin card.
Speaking of ad reads, did you know we have a prize pool you can donate?
That's a segue. Oh my god. Indeed, we have a prize pool that you can donate. Anyway, EFFI seems to be locking in way more aggressively right now than Adri. Both players are on the bottom of the board.
Yeah, both
Don't
players
have
just kind of
anything
reset.
to do. Yeah.
Just waiting for something to happen.
Interesting behavior from Adri. 17 spike cents. Oh,
pretty nasty garbage for EFFI, but manages to stack it down through it quite cleanly, and now Adri is being pressured very high on the board, has a lot to down stack through. EFFI does not take the advantage, so you know both players are fairly low again.
That is a interesting misdrop from Adri as well.
Okay, they're gonna have to survive this.
What is
Ooh,
that?
that's another
survival?
misdrop, and that's not really recoverable easily. There's a lot of spikes from EFFI. Okay, that was a lot of misdrops in a row for Adri. So yeah,
I would say, yeah, that that is misdrops after save after misdrop again.
Adri
9
goes up to
back
even
back.
4.5 when building up the opener, which is crazy.
Both players
4.5
activate
pieces per second.
back-to-backs. One of them pops it already. Sorry for...
Oh, yeah, very huge spike for EFFI. Okay, Adri takes another game.
Another C-spin from Adri.
Ooh,
EFFI
EFFI does
misdrops an
not
opener
spin.
and
Oh
cannot
wow,
handle it.
dies immediately.
Gets punished
Okay,
by
it's
Adri.
5-5.
Incredibly close.
Yeah, like you can see from this that EFFI, in the long game, EFFI usually wins, but if just EFFI misdrops at the beginning, which does happen sometimes, Adri can take the advantage. Oh my gosh!
135!
How did
With a 6 combo.
EFFI do that so fast? Yeah, Adri was going at like 5 pieces per second and still they could not handle the pressure of EFFI. This is what happens when EFFI does not misdrop.
Interesting. Adri tries to kind of capitalize on the garbage that EFFI sends, though it is momentary for them. EFFI sends back at 12, though EFFI is a little... Oh, even though they don't have any kind of material to answer right now from EFFI, they are more confident playing than Adri. With and a block, 20 spike from EFFI, they are trying to spin down to somehow to kind of keep any kind of advantage against Adri, though Adri is struggling. Struggling a lot against
EFFI is
EFFI.
building up a
14,
very
20,
high
20,
back-to-back.
40 spike!
And a huge spike coming to Adri. There's no way they can downstack through that. So 7-5 for EFFI. Ooh, another misdrop for EFFI. Will they manage to survive it this time? Can EFFI pressure them long enough? Yeah. 4.6 pieces per second for Adri. They saw the opportunity, and we have the 6-7 score.
Oh my
finally...
god, don't say that!
Oh, Adri even pointed it out in chat.
No, why? Oh my god, okay, Adri... Well, it seems like EFFI is on a roll. 13 spike, 21. Not spike, that's basically the back-to-backs, right? Interesting enough, Adri tries to survive even though they are a little bit higher up on the board. With the TST, EFFI attacks them back, though it doesn't do much of damage right now.
Okay, EFFI did not build it incorrectly, but is taking a bunch of pressure right now. Is quite high up on the board, but manages to stack down very nicely. Okay, both players are sort of reset right now. EFFI does not have a very good stack at the moment, but manages to resolve it. Adri does not take the advantage because they have a couple holes in theirs as well. Okay. Stacking down again. Another misdrop from EFFI. Turns it into a T-spin, but still has to clear the single.
A little high on the board, but with a lot of clean garbage from EFFI, they are trying to attack down Adri, though a little not that much of fruition right now. Interesting behavior from EFFI as well. They are attacking back. 21, 20, wait,
Nice
29.
nice spike. Okay, but Adri takes it and can respond very cleanly.
Almost dead there from EFFI.
Okay, Adri, still manages to set up the T-spin double. Absolutely no
What?
issue for them, and manages to spike Adri for the win. Both players are at 7.
I don't want
That
to
is
say both are
incredible.
playing on 4 or 5 PPS a second. That is incredible. Another misdrop from EFFI at the beginning there. Though they are building it back up with back-to-backs. Really successfully so, pops down.
Ooh, Adri's getting pressured, but stays alive for now.
Oh, that is a nasty misdrop, and don't
Can they-
seem to be
They
surviving
couldn't
that.
downstack through that, unfortunate. Okay. Adri takes the lead, actually. The underdog. Maybe they actually managed to win, despite just waking up and playing against what the chat would think to be a better player.
At this point, I'm a little bit puzzled on who will win, because they are really, really close. 7-8 right now. 21 spike for EFFI. EFFI seems to be woken up. Adri provoked the beast. What is happening on my screen?
Oh!
And misdrops, very nasty on that.
Okay. Still manages to resolve it very cleanly.
Goes back to Fractal.
Is absolutely unfazed by what's happening. You know, with the all spin, like any misdrop that you do, it's just a setup for something.
Adri did a 4-line, tries to survive, gets propelled back.
Oh!
No, they do
Wow,
send
manages
a
to
double
keep
plus 20.
keep it up with the T-spins, but misdrops that J-piece. Okay. But is like absolutely fine. Both players are doing okay. Nobody is in danger of death right now, except Adri has just received a very high spike. Survives it nicely though, and EFFI is in danger, dies. Okay, Adri takes another game, is currently leading by 2. This really could be Adri's match. Is it possible?
Interesting. That is a misdrop, I believe, from Adri on the opener. I haven't seen which exactly, but it didn't seem to be very good. Meanwhile, EFFI just stacks up 16 back-to-back.
Yeah, has a very high back-to-back, pops it, and Adri just dies immediately. Okay.
That is some shotgun. That is some shotgun behavior.
Okay, both players going
STPC.
for what looks like the same opener, but... Ooh, Adri is dead already, wow. Ooh. Okay, EFFI has just locked in, it seems, and is not willing to let the win go that easily. So we shall see.
I do want to say, if we will see a 10-10, we will be entering at this point, just +2 and see who will be winning. So this might 23. Be a long one as well, so...
Yeah, oh! EFFI misdrops again, but manages to stack down through it, but in the meantime, Adri has built up a DT cannon and sends a very large spike. EFFI misses a couple pieces again, and wow,
yeah,
just
I wanted to say they misdropped a lot. They not misplaced, they misdropped as well, because I think they were like in the middle of the stack and still misplaced a lot of stuff before they could do anything about that.
Oh, Adri.
What is Adri?
is
In a
going to
predicament,
die,
but
question mark, or not? Oh no, that stack, and we have a 10-10, so that means even if someone takes
Deuce!
the next game right now, it's a deuce. So our players will have to keep fighting, even if one of them wins right now, because it's first to 11 plus 2. The winner needs to win by at least 2 points. So this is not the final game just yet.
I do want to say in chat there is a lot of good sportsmanship. They did wish each other good luck. This will be a long one.
Ooh, okay. Adri
Match point.
takes the match point. EFFI can, you know, take it back again.
If EFFI takes it back again, we'll be going straight back to deuce.
EFFI's building up the back-to-back. Is getting ready to pop a very large spike that will kill Adri.
32.
Pops it. Okay.
32
Adri survives.
While we are watching this incredible game, I do want to remind everybody that we have a prize pool that you can donate to if you need
Adri is... Okay, EFFI takes a game again, and we're back to a deuce. It is not decided yet. We have a bunch more games to go through because the players are not ready to give up. They're trading the wins back and forth. Who is the more durable player? They have both have already played a lot of
A little
Tetrios.
bit of a misguidance there from Adri.
Ooh, okay. EFFI loses to their own misdrop again, so Adri is looking for another match point win here. Ooh, EFFI does not
What is happening?
place the piece
on
correctly.
EFFI's side?
Needs to downstack for their life. No! Okay, Adri takes it. EFFI. It's... Nobody expected this.
13-11.
Prediction result is ADRIPRO, and everybody lost their points? Probably not. I believe it would go just back to them.
Oh my god.
Or maybe they get flushed down the drain. Nobody thought this would happen.
Everybody just lost their points.
This was incredible. Like, both players just kept winning back and forth. It was not clear who was going to win up until the very end. Even then, we had no idea.